'em with that ooh woo. Hello, hello. How's it going? How you doing? How's it been? Give me 1 sec. I'm setting things up on the backside still. So as you can tell, I'm not in VR chat at the moment. I am having some difficulties. So that is that is not being done at the moment. Unfortunately, I want to. I really do. It'd be nice if things just work. Yeah, get the mallet. Yeah. I was trying to do a test, get everything set up, and then it kept breaking. So, not quite sure what's going on. Definitely have to examine some stuff and figure it out, but is what it is. What is happening? Well, I'm trying to do a VR chat stream. That's what I wanted to do. I got the VR chat all set up, but I can't get the tracking to work. So I would get the tracking to like be set, and then I would move around, try to move into a different spot, and my tracking would break, and my body would be like 5 feet off again. So I would get it reset up, and it was like the same thing of like every 5 minutes, my tracking would just break. And I'm not sure how to fix that. Because I'm using like the programs people tell you to fix that, and it's not working. And that is the problem. Mm-hmm. Why is this stream hypno-themed? Because I do hypnosis. I am a bit of a stage hypnotist. Well, that's probably the best explanation I can give. Have I tried glaring at it sternly? No, I have not attempted that one. Yeah. So I'm a little bummed, trying to figure out what to do. Yep, actual hypnotist. Yes. You be looking like my dog. Give us a ow FGGN furry. Okay. How? No. I don't do. No, I'm not gonna howl. Fox, not a dog. Plus, I'm not rude to the people that live around me. So of course I'm not gonna get loud and annoy people. That would just be mean. Yeah, my whole thing is being chill. That is literally my entire brand. Is just being chill, relaxing, calm. Yep. Okay, gotta get the drink. Tonight, I actually did procure my honey whiskey. So I got my honey whiskey here. And I got the clear ice made up. Furries are mean? Nah. I kick out all the mean furries, so we only have nice furries here like you. Oh, I just noticed your name's not Corgis. I totally thought it was Corgis. Not caginess. Well, it's cool. We can still leave you in a cage for a while. I mean, I like cage matches. You know, have you ever seen some of those? I mean, wasn't Spider-Man in a cage fight? Yeah, literally the only definition of being a furry is you like anthropomorphic art. So, if you like Zootopia, if you like any of those 90s animated movies like Robin Hood, if you like Mickey Mouse or the Goofy movie, technically you'd be a furry. That is how loose the definition is. And like all fandoms, I mean, look at Star Trek, look at Star Wars, you have crazy people in those fandoms. Yes, well, Bean, I know you're all about the aliens. I was about to say that. Yeah. Now, furries. Here's a fun fact. Okay, there was a theory with either Anthrocon or MFF that if the planes went down en route to one of those conventions, chances are we would lose a large part of our internet infrastructure. I know you do, Bean. Because we have so many furries and tech and engineering, specifically with our wireless systems or internet databases and stuff like that, that if a plane went down, it would actually cause major damage. Yeah, here's back in, I think it was like the 70s and 80s when the internet was just getting started, they were going to furry conventions to recruit, like for Microsoft and all these other places. Yeah, 100% Phoenix. But yeah, you had like Microsoft and Apple going to furry conventions to find people there. Because there's such a high STEM degree in the furry community. It's actually one of the most packed, sorry to say, but it is one of the most packed groups for STEM educated individuals. Yeah, don't screw with the IT guy. It's not fun. He'll screw back. Interesting. I did not know that. You guys know sharks eat cables? Do they set off, Now I'm curious. If a shark is 9 on a cable, does it set off earthquake reports, or are they like, it's a shark again? Someone go out there and rotate that idiot. They bite. Fair. And is it STEM or because I thought it was STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Not sure what the I would stand for. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. The different wavelengths. I should know that. I studied frickin' radio waves. I should know all about frequency. Mm-hmm. Ah. Neurospicy folks. Honestly, I think that neuro stuff is just out there so much. You can't find any group that doesn't have someone with it. Even football people have neurodiverse folks. And let me tell you, they are incredible at memorizing stats. Hey Tootie, how's it going? How you doing? I was gonna be doing VR today, but VR does not want to line up with no. 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 Bad chat. Bad. VR would have been sweet. Yeah, the problem was it wasn't keeping my settings for calibration. So it kept desyncing and my body would be like 5 feet away from where the rest of me was. Well, it happened when 2D showed up, so we obviously know it wasn't her. Yeah. Sounds barfing. Yeah. Well, so your head and everything's fine. It's just the controls, say like where your hands and everything are no longer in the right spot. So that's the hard part. Yes, that's what I said, Tootie. It happened right when you showed up, so obviously it's not you. That's exactly what I said. Yeah, I can understand that, Ari. That's a good theory. Let's see. I was playing Guild Wars 1 earlier. Started a new character. We could probably play that a bit. It's a relatively non-intense game, so it's pretty easy to play. Trying to think of what else I have. There's always the DLC for Clair Obscure, but I want to explore some changes in that game first. We're gonna do Isolation not next week, but the week after, before Christmas. We're gonna do some Snow in Isolation and see me get absolutely destroyed. And yeah. Yes, Bean, you now understand. But hey, I'm just a VR person, or an avatar, so it's not like it does anything bad. We're just chill, cool like that. So, thinking about doing some, I was just gonna do VR chat and see if people in chat wanted to join me or something. I don't know. Just hang out, chill, talk, show up whoever wanted to jump in. It's pretty fun stuff. Especially because I have this in VR chat. So literally this outfit. Yes, bad chat. Bad chat. It's Astra's job to harass me. Interested in hypnosis? The spiral is just a matter of focus. That's really all it is. It's just a focus thing. Anything can be used as a focus though. So it's really like not difficult or anything. You don't have a 3D model? Yeah, I think I've shown my 3D model. It's gotten some changes since then as well. I'm just I can spend money on stuff. And I do. And oh, they announced, I can't believe this. On Thursday, they announced, it's always bigger in your head. On Thursday, they announced they will start processing promotions on Monday. So I will finally get the promotion. Back pay is a different question. Yes, it's only been 8 months of executive orders preventing me from getting promoted. Yeah. Ah. So, yeah. Hey, thank you for the resub. 3 months. Wait, it didn't go. Woot woot. Woot woot. Hey Star, how's it going? Yep, I'm just waiting for it to actually go through. Chances are it might be like the very last paycheck of the year, or it might be the very first paycheck of next year. I honestly don't know how it's gonna come into effect. At this point, I'm hoping it comes in January and I can get back pay as well, because then it's all on next year's taxes and I can actually adjust all of my withholding rates for that. Yeah, well, most likely I'll only get back pay till October, which is just 2 months and not the full 8 months, just because of the nature of things. How have we done so far? I think we're doing pretty good. I think we're about like an 8 out of 10. I mean, there's always room for improvement. No, it's not really malarkey. That's just a job. That they make other agreements. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna give me equivalent to the funds and training. So like going to specialized classes and stuff like that, instead of it being just paid for, like straight up in cash. So that's nice because they'll pay for travel and everything, so I can actually get a little bit extra out of it. And it's all stuff that I have to do anyway. I will get a steak dinner. Yes. No, I like bacon too much to be a vegetarian. Money, job, point. Yeah. I understand. Yeah, they're trying to compensate me. The spot I was at, since it's a high travel job, it was empty for 5 years before I took it. So with me surviving the cuts and everything, they really don't want to search for people again. So they're really trying their best to keep me around, which definitely shows. You like cheese too much to be a vegan? That's fair. Also, fish is good. I like fish. My. Yeah. I'm just easy to talk to, you know, and after talking a little bit, a lot of people just see things my way, you know. It's why I'm very good at when I get on the phone with people, especially calling all these companies. Like customer service. Customer service loves me. Mm-hmm. Got me eating nearly a block of sharp cheddar. Oh, it's fantabulous. That's one of those made up words that you automatically know what it means. Yes, polite fluffy boy. Wait, yeah, walleye, I know what walleye is. I'm saying fantabulous. I'm saying fantabulous is a made up word, but we all know what it means. It's like obelizing. Awesomely, unbelievably amazing. Obelizing. Made up word, but you know what it means. Mm-hmm. Nervous, excited? I'm guessing that's what that means. I feel like that's a nervous, excited word. Nervous, excited? Either that or so you just killed someone with some toxic gas. Yeah, it's nervicide. Like a pesticide for your nervous system. What? Okay. You give me polite, but definitely can have we'll show you the 7 weeks. That's exactly what I do when I'm on the phone. I am very good at this. This is the trick I use all the time when I'm calling customer service. So here's my problem. Here's how I feel. How would you feel if you were in my position? What would you be doing right now? Okay, I just want this solved. How can you help me solve this? Okay. You can't help me solve this? Can you contact me with someone who can? No, I understand you're not supposed to hand me off to someone else. But we're both on the same team here. We're both trying to get the problem fixed. Right? We just want to get the problem fixed. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hey, thank you so much. You really helped me out a lot today. Have a wonderful day. Romanian flag. This is bringing flashbacks. Tootie, I'm guessing you worked with phone calls a lot? Because you were a pharmacist, I thought. Respect for customer service people. Well, it's not respect, I would say, but it's understanding they have trouble, I have trouble. Let's not make either one's trouble worse. That is what I would say. It's a mutual shared goal. Okay. Yes, like I was with Apple. Apple has horrible customer service. So I deleted my Apple TV. But when I deleted my Apple TV, they signed me up for unlimited iTunes. I never agreed to unlimited iTunes. Then they said they can't find my account. And I'm like, then why are you billing me if I don't have an account? Well, we can't stop billing you because you don't have an account. Yeah. That one got me angry. That one got me angry. So I called my bank. And I told my bank if Apple ever tries to withdraw any money for any purpose, I don't care what it is. If there's anything on my credit card, on my bank account to Apple, my card has been stolen and it is supposed to be blocked immediately. It does not matter what it is. My bank will automatically lock down my card if someone tries to buy something from Apple with it. I have completely blocked that company. Over $7.83. Yep. $7.83. They didn't want to refund and cancel. Yeah, that one got me mad. Yay, my team scored again. Woo. Okay. What to do? I hit a button. No, I can't legally pursue until the amount gets over $20. Because you can't sue for under 20. That's why if you rob someone, just imply that you have a weapon and ask for $10. Because they can't sue you, and because you asked for $10 and you didn't say give me $10. Loophole. Don't do that. I am joking. But the $20 thing is actually a legal requirement. Not legal advice. Yeah. So one of my coworkers, loves to go, "Hey, Cole, if you were to kill someone, how would you do it?" And I'm like, well, it would have to start months in advance. I'd go to the local Goodwill and I'd pay for something in cash. Then I would keep that outfit, most likely one that could blend into the background of a scenario with a large group of people. And I would keep that ready to go for when things happened. I would probably be using a poison on a syringe, and I would bump into them in a large crowd. Bumping into them, since a lot of people are kind of bumping around, you could hide the prick, and you could just move on like nothing happened. You can easily switch your outfit and exit. And you can get away in the crowd without cameras. Yeah, I'd do something like that. There's still escape routes, cars, and all that stuff to worry about, but, you know, that's a good start. And they're like, "Are you a serial killer?" I'm like, "No, but I've watched enough Dexter." What? No? Yeah. Group tactics. Yeah, this is obviously stuff. Left shoes, just the left shoes. No. I don't think I have any reason for ever wanting to kill anyone. You would have to do something extremely bad, like kill a few thousand people, for me to want to come after you. Yeah, honestly, Ninja, a lot of this stuff is like, what's the craziest thing I can come up with, like, to get a kill in D&D? And then your imagination, or just played Hitman. Honestly, just play Hitman, and you'll be like, well, I can do this, launch myself over here, use a muffin to get over this staircase, and escape without being seen. And you're like, yeah, easily. It takes more planning to do a Hitman game than what I just said. Speaking of which, I know it didn't win, but 007 First Light is, in my opinion, my most anticipated game. Ah, I know the exact guy you're talking about, Bean. But I think the Super Briefcase will always be my favorite. Okay. No. I'm gonna call no on that, Ari. I mean, they accept that everyone's going to die, but they are not causing our death. Yeah. Yes, that briefcase is by far the coolest weapon. The Sicker is probably my favorite. Because it's just funny. You shoot someone and they have to go use the bathroom. And then you just put a bomb in the bathroom. They go in, bomb explodes, and you're gone. Is it the real Slim Shady? Would the real Slim Shady please stand up? I repeat, please stand up. Oh, I'm sure. Why did you fire laxatives at them? Why not? Isn't that what the game's about? Killing them by any means necessary without getting caught. What's his name? Like Atriox or something? That hosts the Hitman horse, where they have to do like 5 kills, and they try to do those kills as fast as possible. They have like 30 minutes to come up with them. I don't think I've seen that one. I've seen a lot of the clown suit though, but definitely a cool way to go. Speaking of death, in Guild Wars 2, there is a universally loved character that sells apples. It is a lot of players' favorite character in the game, and he is universally beloved to the point where if you say "Rip Tybalt" in the game, people will start crying in chat. Tybalt's voice actor passed away a day ago, so Guild Wars 2 made a huge announcement about it, and it sounds like they're probably going to do something in remembrance of him. Yeah, Tybalt died IRL too. It is incredibly sad. Tybalt is... There are 2 famous characters in all of Guild Wars 2, Tybalt and Joko. Joko is the big bad for, like, I would say almost 2 to 3 years of the game. He would probably the big bad for one of the longest times in the game. Tybalt was around for probably 30 minutes. No, let's say probably about 3 hours at most. But he is probably the most heart-wrenching character in the entire game. This is my first time on field duty. Yeah, I just got promoted to field agent. Hey, I know it's hard, but someone has to stay behind. Tybalt is the true champion. He was your mentor in the Order of Whispers, and the greatest apple merchant the world has ever known. So, if you want, get an apple juice, get an apple, maybe even just a slice of apple pie. Just tomorrow, have something with apple in it. I had a apple salad today in remembrance. Although I had the apple salad before I found out, so I don't think that really counts, and I'm gonna be going for a slice of apple pie tomorrow. And if you want the healthy hack to an apple pie, just put cinnamon on sliced apples. Tastes exactly like apple pie. It's true. Okay. Sad day. The crust? Fresh apples downstairs? Well, that's good. Here we go. Game capture. Showing up now. There we go. Things are breaking. Apple cinnamon oatmeal, that counts. 100%. I'm having some issues here with opening a game and some stuff going weird. So I'm gonna reopen the game and see what happens. Okay, Astra, take care. Okay, give me 1 sec. I some reason my graphics is. There we go. Okay. Let's do this. This is Guild Wars 1. It is a old school game made by ArenaNet. It is probably most famous for a couple of other things. Hey, Bunny. Hey, Reggie. How you doing? Thank you very much for the 30 months. Woo! Absolutely insane. But I restarted the game. We just experienced the Syrian, which is where the Char nuked Ascalon. So we just went from this vibrant green setting to a nuclear fallout. So we are 2 years after the Syrian. Double audio? Okay, let me see if I can fix that. Okay. I know how to fix it. It's not gonna be a fun way.
I saw a shooting star on the drive home. And I got to kill the boss during the D&D session. Best birthday ever.
Whoa, happy birthday! Congrats! What were you playing in D&D? Okay, let's see if this works. Can we hear the sound? Abomination, Monk, Ranger, Druid? Can you guys hear the sound? No. Well, I'm not getting an echo, but it sounds... Yes, of the game, of the game. Hmm. Is this working now? No game sound. Let me make sure I'm on the right one. 0. Let me check my sense here for sound. Does it want me to tell where it's coming from? I'm going to turn that off for a second so I can hear it. This is the problem. Okay, let's see if it's going to work if I do this. Okay, let's see if, yeah, it should be the music I play. I usually will turn that off or down in the background. But I'm not getting any game sound. Let's exit game. And we'll try rebooting and see if that fixes it. Okay. Do you guys have the game sound? Yay. Okay, let's go ahead and options, sound. We're gonna turn down a bit. Mainly music. And a little bit of the background. I think that should be good. Yes, it worked. Okay, I just got here. I am a ranger, elementalist, but the elementalist part doesn't matter. We're just going to be focused on shooting our bow as fast as humanly possible. With shooting with Read the Wind, favorable arrows, although I might get rid of favorable arrows. We'll find out. Don't need an archer, we are one. We need the healer, and we want the mage. Okay, got the King's message, and we are off. Woo! I'm not even gonna worry about changing topics. We're good. Yep. Still barely audible over the music? Okay, let me up that. I'm just gonna turn off the music. We'll go here and we'll turn these sounds back on then. Okay, is that better? Might be a little bit too loud. Yeah, that looks like it's a little bit too loud. Drop it down to 50. Is that better? So we got ignite arrows for our groups of enemies, since it will do an AoE when we hit. But for the real player is read the wind, which is going to make our arrows fire faster. And lightning reflex, which will allow us to shoot faster. So that's kind of going to be how that will be how we kind of do things. But yeah, this is the original one. So if you kind of sit here and wait and read what they're saying, you can kind of get some lore behind it. Yeah. So basically, Ascalon, this or? I can't tell. He will talk with his king. Okay, let's get our stuff back up. There we go. Now we have our quests here, so I can kind of see which one's closest. I won't really be able to tell. That's back in there. Let's go take care of the ones out here first. We'll loop around. You had to nap before your TTRPG? Okay, no worries, no worries. A Shrimshaw necklace as a present? What is a Shrimshaw necklace? I'm not familiar with that terminology. Okay, we got hulking stone elementals. We can just pop these two and we should be able to go pretty quick. And then just as we go. Oh, I did this wrong. Okay, there we go. That's the right one. Okay. This one lets me run faster. That's what I was trying to figure out. But yeah. Stuff from a bone? Oh, okay. I really should save this for longer fights, but oh well. And then we got our pet tiger, which is a leopard. Or a pet, which is a leopard, not a tiger. Although you can get a tiger later on in the game. We want to go talk to this guy. Okay, Reggie, take care. Yeah, I'm excited. I got a. I don't really care. Okay, we want to do fire. Unfortunately, I get 5 seconds on that. I think I should have gone with the power shot over the double shot. So these are an instanced area. You can do this with other players. You can get up to 8 players playing together. But it is instanced. The makers of Guild Wars 1 are the makers of StarCraft, Warcraft, and Diablo. They are also known for making Battle.net. So, yes, the makers of Guild Wars are ex-Blizzard employees. Back from when Blizzard was good. And the whole reason they quit Blizzard was because they were upset because Blizzard would not allow them to make a Diablo-esque MMO. Because they were afraid it would compete with WoW. We need to go all the way down there. That's in another area. So let's go back and help the people. Then I can switch up a couple things. We like power shot. We can keep dual shot. We'll get rid of favorable winds. That should be good. The other thing we can do is we can go Firestorm and Glyph, which basically lets you cast Firestorm for 5 instead of 10. But what I want to look at is expertise, marksmanship, wilderness. I only have one skill in expertise, but how does it scale? 6 seconds. No, I need to make sure I have a 7 in marksmanship for the bow. And then we can come up here and do +6. This is 3. Now if we come to wilderness, 6. Okay. That's 6. Okay, so that's going to be the best way to do this. And that gives us a better speed boost. Yeah, because that doesn't give us anything. We can also go talk to the guy and see if he has any more skills we can use. He's over here. Yeah, this is the skill dealer. Hey, look, it's Katie Purty. 12 haste. This is actually a pretty good one. Pet moves if you want to be focused on your pet more. We blink shot, half range. Not really. Good one. Interrupt an action. Plus 20 damage. That's actually really good. It's for 37. We could drop Breathe the Wind and just stick to the fire one. That's 512. This is 1012. And it's still at the same damage, so that actually might make sense to get the interrupt. Let's go that. Yeah, we'll do that for now. Marksman. Savage shot for Read the Wind. Okay. And then we gotta go up here to find this person to talk to. Yeah, I'm excited. Have I told you guys about my D&D character for my Christmas one shot? I still need to finish them, but I have the basics worked out. Okay. So it's level 8, and we get one uncommon rare, or one uncommon item. So I decided to do a level 6 Echo Fighter because I'll get the stat bonus at level 6 for a fighter. And so that will all be nice. Okay, and now that I'm like back in here, you're gonna see like a bunch of these things are now re-up again. Let's see if we can get an interrupt. Yay. Otherwise, we can stick to power. Power's not a very good one. What I'd like to get is in the future is splintering shot, I think. Basically, what happens is it gets no cooldown when it hits 50%. So level 6, Echo Fighter. So you can summon an Echo to do things. And it's foes adjacent to you initiative if overcast range is increased. 541. Pretty cool. But good AoE, but not what I want to do. Penetrating deck. Not a very good one either. So a lot of these things you can do like skills to get. But yeah. So yeah, and then I'm gonna do a level 2 Druid Circle of the Moon. And if you're thinking why a Druid, because when you're wild shape, don't you just lose everything? Well, you don't lose features as a Druid when you're in wild shape. So, technically speaking, my Druid can wild shape, and then I can still summon the Echo Knight as a bonus action. So I can be a CR1 because I'll go Circle of the Moon. So I'll be a CR1 Druid. And that gives me access to like Dire Wolf, Blast Gator, the Moorbender. Moorbender is kind of insane. It does 4d4 plus 4 damage on a single attack. And because you are a fighter, you get multi-attack. Wish this lasted more than 5 seconds. That's the hardest part. I'm only getting like 3 shots off. Keep this going. Let's get a double shot. Get some heal going. Keep up the ignite. Yeah. So I can summon out the Echo Knight and be a Druid, or be like a Glass Gator, or a bunch of these other classes that are, or a bunch of these other animals that have like a decent AC of like 15 and like health of like 40, or 14 and health of like 37. So there's like a bunch of things I can choose that will basically match the same damage as if I was wielding a greatsword. But I have all the temporary HP of Wild Shape, which is the big thing. So that's kind of the cool thing. And the way I want to skin this is as a reborn, or like a Frankenstein type pet, or type character. So that really helps out a lot with I just need to figure out like what class I should be using as the first part. Big nuke. Oh, they weren't close enough. Later on, I'm gonna get this ability that's just gonna, once they get down to 50%, it just nukes them dead. That's the goal. So the crazy thing is, before, like, it's all desolate and, like, barren and ash right now, about 30 minutes ago in this game, it was literally all lush green hillside, just absolutely completely different look. The great thing is when they're together, I don't have any 5 abilities. I got that one. Oh, there's one guy there. With the gold. We'll just go ahead and hit him with that. So, yeah. Yeah, tunneling on details is very nice. The hard part is I gotta figure out like what class I'm gonna be to go with the reborn, because you can steal one trait of the other class. So of course the one you probably should take is the variant human. Yeah, these guys are level 8. No, just that one. Okay, yeah. Okay, you need to die. You are poisoning me. Okay, I'm going to take out the healer. Oh, he keeps healing himself at the last moment. Really need you to go down. There's one healer down. Can you get the troll off? Okay, we're going to take care of you because you are the one causing the dot. And then we'll take care of the healer with a nice time power shot. Then we'll go into the stance to shoot faster against you. And we're good. Yeah, so how's it going? How's everyone been? God, I usually turn on the hypnotize. Normally I play an assassin, so I haven't really played a ranger much in this. The other thing is, we are just getting charged with all these guys. Pink Palace from Caroline. Not sure if I remember that in that movie. I know it's not much, but it's 10 seconds I move 25% faster. And to me, that is amazing. So this is... yeah. Oh, the house they live in. Okay. With all of the crazy stuff there. How do I get down there? Apparently I have to run all the way over here. This will give me at least 10 seconds at super speed. Renegade Elementalist. The thing is, they can block. Yeah, I could see that being difficult. Right on the other side of this hill. Keep firing. Longbow. Hey, Tired Coffee, how you doing? Oh, that was theirs? That was their firestorm? Not cool. They're dying so fast. Yeah, 25% move speed is so significant. I kind of feel like I should have taken the favorability of the winds because we're just dealing with so many enemies. It lasts like 83 seconds. and it has like a minute cooldown, but when stuff is like this, it's pretty nice. The reason dual shot is nice is because it just happens to proc this twice. So if I have two guys at the same spot, that's plus 12 damage. Where this is 37 to 1 plus 6 on the other, which is great for eliminating one guy. Then unfortunately my lightning reflexes is not lasting very long. Yeah, if you have any questions about the game or just anything, or if you have any good recommendations for my Frankenstein character, because like I said, it's gonna be... Where do I need to go? Back to the old Escalon? Okay, then we're just gonna fast travel. Any new quests? Nope. Savage Shot was not really as useful as I thought it might be. So let's take a look. What do we have? We got Lava Front, which might be interesting as a good AoE. 5 damage, 10 seconds, 5 damage 5 seconds, but only 4-second cooldown, which is really nice. Especially if I combine it with the glyph, since we're not really getting a lot out of the expertise skill, since it only lasts 5 seconds. It is a clutch skill. I need the comfort animal because that's the only way to res the pet. We can do this and cast this twice for free. So that's what I'm thinking we'll do. Okay, we gotta defend the wall, but we're gonna come down here. Yeah, is there anything going on? Any topics you guys want to talk about? Okay, we're gonna try it out here. Yeah, that just will put out an AoE as I charge my other stuff. Okay, that actually works out well. That will be a good coverage move while I get other stuff set up. 1.5. A little bit longer than just doing the 10 seconds of the big one. But I can adjust its position. Which is nice. I probably should change, update that. Yeah, that arrow was over here. He was staying over there. If they didn't call that a dodge, I would be very surprised. Yeah, the reason I like the assassin so much is you start the game with like a dodge. Okay, these guys are all coming at me, so I need to use this. Oh, is that only on me? Yeah, so that's centered on me. Okay, I don't have this up. We need that up so we can start nuking them. The thing is, I need to raise 1,100 gold so I can get 15 bag slots. Bag slots, the eternal difficulty of any MMO. The other thing about the assassin that I love so much is it not only is the dash skill permanent, it's like a 5-second or 6-second cooldown, 8-second timer, so you can just like continuously keep it going. But I did not realize this is at my location. But does change things up a little bit. I have to use that more as a get off me option rather than a anyway. I really shouldn't be grabbing a lot of this armor and stuff, but oh well. How are we doing? We are doing good. We can. That was my hit. We kind of died. At least salvageable. Got rid of the salvage item though. It's at 5%. Well, I'm not really being enchanted. If this guy ignores us, I just need to get over here. Whee! Okay, 2 more missions. Still have a mission of peace to accomplish. But let's check out. Oh, this is already done. Yeah, we got this one right here, so let's just go take it out. He's right here to help us. Here. And we'll hit that with a double. Here's the great thing. I can actually double that up in the future. Yeah, I think going just the firestorm, which is 5 per 10 seconds, might be a little bit better. Let's check mission of peace. Let's go to mission of peace. Nope, he's running off. We gotta go help him. Unfortunately, the original one does not have auto loot. If I do just work on wilderness survival, a lot of this stuff will level up. Okay, that was a mistake. I want to cast this. I don't even have explosion. Explosion would be extremely nice right now. What are the LA skills is explosion? So one of the PvP builds is literally just run up and explode. Because you can get like stuff that will instant cast and like just do all the hard work for you. What are you doing all the way over there? Yeah, I should really go with the firestorm over the lava font, just because it's ranged and I can kind of hit the enemy I want. We're actually off in this direction. Whee! No, that was the wrong ability. If it was Firestorm, that would be okay because it would be cast at the right location, but hey, look, it's a MOA. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of those. Gotta go through them though. That was a lot of damage. But yeah, it's just a lot of AoE right now and trying to just deal with what's around me. Firestorm would definitely be better over Lava Front just because it's AoE versus not AoE. And then I am using a longbow, which longbow does have superior range, but on the other hand, where's the guy? But you can also go to like a short bow or a recurve or a flat bow, and you speed up at the cost of range. Okay, he got stuck down there and then I moved too far away from him. That's the big thing. If you are using speed buffs, you have to watch out that you don't lose an NPC if you have them. That direction. Let's go. Yay, I love weight. Now we're 7 fire damage. Now, the reason I took Ellie is because they get a quest later on that's an airspeed movement thing that's really good. The other one would be a Mesmer, which has another very good movement speed one. Hunter shot. Inflict bleeding. Might be worth it to get rid of font for now. Let's go with it. Let's go get some bleeding on marksmanship. 13 seconds, 5. That's actually really good. This is actually probably the best time to have the font. We'll go with the double here. Oh, look at all that damage. And the power shot on the one we're actually on. So nice when they're all grouped up. Last shot. Okay, now we have to refresh this. Okay, that should be it. 18 wings over here. Barrel lunge. Looks bleeding. But we have no use for that at the moment, so we'll do that. Now we have to run all the way back here to the breach. And the same spot. And this is why we have our move speed. Not perfect, it's only 50% uptime. If I had the skills the way I wanted them, it would be 100%. But it would do. How's everyone doing tonight? Having a good one? Can't catch me, I'm just... One of the nice things about Guild Wars 1 is it is instanced. So you can actually clear a map and you don't have to worry about like extra stuff spawning where you already fought. Yep, oops. Let's see. How is it going? Just in general. Like, anyone? Peace, return the reward. Okay, guess we gotta go through for more experience. Not a bad night, pretty good. Yeah. Well, I was trying to see if anybody else had anything to say. I know you're here. I know there's a few people here. I know my video game content isn't always best. Sometimes I think you guys just want me to sit here and, what is it? Make it transparent like this. And just do the whole stream like this. I think that's what you guys all want, is just me, taking center stage, you could say. Yeah, and we got the chart here. Just resting while watching. That's good, that's good. And nuke him. He doesn't go down, that's gonna be very difficult to do anything else. We have two healers here, which is the problem. So they are healing each other. We can't stand a view. This guy's obstructed. And now let's take care of the other. There we go. Fine, we're gonna take out you and get our whole team focused on the other guy. Why can't I kill
Go
you?
distraction.
Yes. I just want this guy to die. He's out of rage, and we just can't get a hit on him. I'm just letting my stuff kind of go back up to full. This is where I want my one ability, which will just let me deal with a lot of these guys. But this Overseer is just a really annoying healer. Trying to save up so I can use Ignite Arrow plus 2 power shots. Oh, he died. Thank God. I really need my Splinter Shot more than ever. See, no healer dies in an instant. How do we get to where I need to go? Do I need to go down? I think I need to go down there. Be an interesting one. Yay, we're doing so well after that. We got plus 2 damage, energy, and health. Also looks like we have a scout down here. Hey, hunter dude, what's up? Reach is dangerous. Yes, it is. Why are you down here? Across the wall. You'll show me the safest spot. Nice. You just gotta run straight into the water? Yep. Can't run through water fast? Move 30% slower? No, I don't. I have thought of this ahead of time. I can get a char hide. I don't know why I'm following him. Where I want to go is... Actually, I have no clue where I want to go, to be honest. Yeah. Told you, it's more entertaining. You guys just enjoy it when I stream like this. Yeah, I can turn the shirt on, but you guys like it better with the shirt off. And that's all she wrote. I need a key. Oh yeah, I forgot they do that after pre-searing. Before the searing, it's just like, you can open anything. after the Syrian. Like, you need a key for everything. Oh, we're going this way. Let's go ahead and catch up. Whee! Just up ahead. Perfect. Up there, don't shoot us. Okay, that's where we're going. That gives us our second area. Which way you going, dude? Oh, they followed us. We're gonna dead. We'll go with the double shot here. Get the extra hits. And finish with a single power shot that will just spark that mine. Oh, he made the run all the way. He's got sprint. That's another thing I could have taken. Is gone warrior for sprint. That would have been another good choice. Duke Barradin. I'm getting all the quests. I really should just focus on main story quests for this game. Because that's the only ones that really matter. There are a bunch of like items you can get. But one of the interesting things about Guild Wars 1 is you actually have to capture elite skills from the enemy. So you can get a signet of capture. So after you defeat like a boss, you can steal one of its attacks. How am I doing on armor? I think I have good armor right now. I probably do. 25. Yeah, these are all 25s. I'm using a 40 because I'm special. Look, look, look. 40 armor, so I'm above the curve. Merchant. That's what we want. So we want to get another bag. We want to get another belt pouch when we can. We need to get a salvage kit, but we can't afford it. So let's just make sure everything is... Damage plus 11, that's not bad. Is it a flat bow? Oh, I might use that. Faster fire rate than what I am using. Okay. We are using a longbow. This is a flat bow. I lose the 10 health. Not too big. Oh, but that plus 15. This is where that expert salvage kit would be really nice. Anyway, we'll get rid of a lot of these. You like the snow effect? Oh, thank you. I bumped it. I was just doing the invisible effect so you guys could watch the game. But apparently my cord here has decided to just hit random buttons. No, come on. That why is that still on? It should be turning off. There it goes. Okay. All good. All good. Yeah. Yeah, I have a bunch of different effects. I have like a rainy ripple one and stuff. 95. Why? I don't need a hammer. Get the belt pouch. Why can I not equip the second belt pouch? No. Can I? Oh, that feels so bad. No, let me equip the second belt patch. Oh man. I gotta sell it. I can't use it. Mastery, Divine Favor. Longbow. At least salvageable. I can't afford to salvage yet. Well, now I can. I need to get 1k gold though. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and adjust our skills. Like I said, Glyph, we'll go there. We'll take Firestorm there. I think that's good. These both have their spots. The Interrupt one would be nice. It's quick. Plus 20 damage. It might be better than the... Where is the interrupt shot? Savage? Yeah. Interrupts an action. That way I might be able to stop a few of these castings of heals. So that's the goal. You have a lot of text. I don't want to read that. I don't think I can read this if it wasn't also in my chat. How you doing, stream? Am I supposed to follow him? There we go. That one's pretty close. We can go to that. I just have to go through this whole area. This looks like it'll be easy to navigate. Everyone's ignoring me. There we go. We got the interrupt of the heal. You're in my house now. Without your heal, you are nothing. That's it. I think I have the longest heal in the game with a 3-second charge time. Ugh. Yeah. How the heck do I get up there? You got to go around. Didn't even need to go through this area. Didn't even need to fight that dude. So, Tootie, how's Warframe going? Okay, so this guy I'm actually following for these things. Little bit, not too much. Okay. I did think your Warframe was a bit more interesting than your Divinity. Not sure how that worked out though. Okay, let's go ahead and try this one again. Let's do an average of 4 to 5 more damage. Why? 7 to 11, 7 to 10. Plus 15, plus 11. Why is it such a difference in damage? I don't understand. No worries. I'm sure you'll kind of figure out what your thing is with kind of watching what gets stuff. Like for me, I know video games is like my worst performances. Oh, that's a boss. Probably be shooting him. Shoot, one shot. I was one shot, man. Oh, I'm playing a female. I always play females. Why? Because every guide knows it's all about what butt you want to look at. Right? Dude, that's why you play males, right? Okay, we got that one done. Okay, let's figure out where everything is. So, that's all the way in Regent. That's in Dessa. That's over in the Breach. That's in Dessa. And that's in the city. A lot of these are easies, but the supply is the one we need to go for. Can I open these? Yes. Okay, we're going to go to... Yeah, this is the map. It's a big map. Okay, we're going to try to get the supplies. Once we do that, we should be in a much better position to telly back and telly around and do a bunch of things. Okay, what do we got? Okay, we should be good. Let's open it up with... Okay, you can stand there and do your thing. That's great for me. And we'll get the interrupt on your life siphon and end you there. Girls over men. I like all types of wine, but I'm a personality person. I definitely understand that. I'm not saying one's better than the other. I'm saying if I'm going to be staring at the rear end of something, I think I would prefer a female over a male. Also, female always has better fashion options. That's really the truth of it all. Okay. There we go, we get one of the hits off. We can easily take down the Overseer. This is gonna be an escort. I think it's gonna be an escort. Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah. Escort to picking, yeah. Well, luckily we just cleared out the whole route, so we should be good on the way back. Yeah, and I'm huge into fashion. Like, that's 90% of why I like to do stuff in this game. Or, well, more so Guild Wars 2. And Tootie, I'm sure you're big on fashion. I mean, you play Fashion Frame. They still following it. Why are they so slow? Ugh. Oh, they stop like every 15 seconds. They like walk 5 feet, stop. As long as they don't get caught on the signpost. I had that happen. There's like this section where you have to get these bees across a bridge. And they got stuck between a signpost and the bridge. Like, it has a little like overhang like this where you can't go over it. And there's a signpost here. All the bees got stuck right there. Okay, let's go turn in all of these. Unblockable, 3 seconds, no extra damage, equip later. Ice Spike, Hex. Hexes foes adjacent to target, 2 seconds. They move slower, take 20 damage. No, not good enough. Hammer and anvils, sure. Distracting shot, interrupts actions. Good, but it only hits for 1 damage. Skill is disabled for plus 20 seconds, where this one does not, but it does damage. I'll equip it later. Moves and attacks faster. This is the one where if I wasn't running Storm Chaser, I'd be running Haste. Because my pet would be very, very much liking that. Equip later. Undertaker. Armor, we already know we have better armor. Merchant, that's who we need. Yeah, I can understand that. I am definitely one of those people that gets out there and has a lot of great fashion stuff. I don't have enchantments. I can't remember if enchantments is a specific class or if that's like the ignite arrows, which is like 24 seconds. either way, we have to come back here to get our completion. Okay, they're both out there. Thought one of these was in here. Yeah. But it's not like you move slow. It's just the sprint makes you so much faster. And unfortunately, I can't, like, undo any of this. I need 5 points to go up. Could raise fire. Just to bring that up to 9 damage. That's pretty good. Yeah, so I happen to have enough to get the Corwin armor, which is the 40 stuff instead of the 25. Problem is we're still running all the henchmen for level 3 instead of leveling them up yet. Actually, let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and grab the Beast Mastery. All of haste. Well, no, that's fine. We'll let the beast. We'll let our stalker do more damage. There's a lot of builds that are based on literally letting your pet just do all the work while you just CC. That lets you watch up there and your pet will focus mainly on doing a lot of the damage. One is complete that I there. That's him. Mental knowledge is there. Scorched earth is just hulking elementals. So let's just kill 5 of these elementals. I see like 5 of them here, so okay, there's all 5. Yeah, the guards come out and help too. Yay! "24 armor against elemental equipped later." We don't need elemental armor. What elemental knowledge? We need to go there. No, we'll get that afterwards. Focus on getting this one now. gonna run by. My team will kill them. Hopefully. I think. Nope, they're running too. Oh no, my chat thing died. I can't see that, so I'm switching over to Twitch. Twitch chat says it. Chat. I know it makes no sense. Play for 30 free transfer. Ah, that's the one I wanted. Oop, now. I know it's not very long. Level 3 spears just 30 more energy. Can be charged twice as fast for creatures in range. That just speeds up my cooldown, but that's not what we want to do. So the other one is 10 seconds, 20-second cooldown. This is 5 seconds, 30-second cooldown. So not as good, but it's a block and it's 33%. So it's actually better. What's this guy? I want to kill him. He looks like he's worth killing. So I need to block his full urgent. I mistimed it again. But we still got him. This is gonna be the fun part. We just drop all the nuke on top of ourselves. So if I had Signet of Capture, which I'll get later on, I could steal a skill from this boss. Which I think is a really cool mechanic you don't see in like any game out there. And I kind of wish they brought it back for Guild Wars 2. Oh, who's that? Another guy? Two bosses. Yay! Armor of Earth. The only problem is you move slower. Because foes near you, they move slower. 10 damage to foes near you. Nope, not the ones I'm looking for. Lotus Tusk. Go to the breach kill char fire crawlers. Okay. Go to in square. Get our mission that needs to be finished. Who here is finishing? You are Undertaker. Ah! Except. Ugh. Not like factions. Factions you level up the fastest. Probably take a look at what I have. Not a lot of stuff, to be honest. I should get 500 gold, expand my bag, get 5 more slots. Okay, we have Great Northern Wall, we don't care about that. Lowlands. Lowlands. Down in that pool region. Right next to us. Lowlands. And all the way down here. So I think we do this one and then we go down to the pool. Don't know why I went this way, because we know the right way to go is not in this direction. Just have 15 gold coins. Yeah, moving 33% faster is like the best you can get. Gonna skip that group. We'll probably have to kill these ones. Okay, okay. Delaying me from... Oh, there's a fire crawler. That's the people we need to kill. So I need to get a heal in here. Dude. You in. What you doing, boy? You're way too early for this fight. Yes, I did get my drinking. Do. Nothing's happening in chat. What's going on? I need to know. Tell me, chat, baby, 'cause I need to know. Tail? Yeah, tail's nice. That's what I need, is the fiery urchin. The rest of this is just a distraction. We got one. This one? There we go. We'll grab that and then we'll turn back around. Oh, we got another boss person wannabe. Aha. Oh, I got a purple. I got a purple. This is my first purple on this character, but still. So dual shot is now our damage shot. Savage shot is now our interrupt shot. They deal about the same damage. Power shot is good, but it just... Let's see what this is. Half casting time, 20%. 20% of the time it will half casting time. You're like, how could I tell so quick? Well, because one of those said 12 and the other said 8, and I can do math. Not sure where people are hiding. I don't know where people hide either. Long workday, brain fog. Do you just need me to help you relax? Do you need me to take away all those thoughts, all that stress and tension? Just every sway of my tail, just wiping that away, making you all so fluffy, all so fuzzy. Yeah, is that what's going on here? I mean, you can tell me if you want me to make those thoughts all fuzzy. I mean, that's nothing wrong with that. Oh, this guy is using... That guy's using the ignite back. Can't see him. We will chase you down. So, it's kind of funny because for PvP, the Ranger is the best class of the game. Especially when you combine it with the Ritualist. Because there are two builds. One requires 4 skills. The other requires 3 skills. This is the guy I have to kill. There is a lot of people here. So I'm gonna try to minimize back here and see if I can aggro this group. Ah. So that aggroes those two groups. We'll get a double cast here. And then we finally aggro the boss on that one. But he's outside the size of favorable winds. Let's see if we can get an interrupt on him. Nope. Missed the interrupt. What is he using? Controller drink. Yes, we interrupted it. We interrupted the big heal. We did it. We did it. Yay! You guys tell me that you want me like in the corner of the screen? Really think you guys just want me like in this mode? Like the possessed mode? You know? Okay, get back to... Oh. Yeah, this is Ascalon. This is Lion's Arch. In the new one. This is, like... Oh my god, this is just so insane, like, looking at this map and comparing it to, like, the current one. Tired. Because this is, like, Lion's Arch area. This is the Divinity's Reach. That's Lake Dory. Caledon Forest. This is Maguma. This would be Rodasuma. It's the Ember Isles. I forget what this area is called. But yeah, this is all like stuff you can go to. This is Janthier Wilds right here. This is the Janthier map. This is also the Janthier Wilds map. Like, all of this stuff is really accurate to Guild Wars 2. You yawned and I yawned. You yawn, I yawn. We all yawn for ice cream. Wait, that's not how it goes. Oh well. Okay, we had to travel or we had to defend the wall. I think we go defend the wall now. How do I get to the wall? I think I gotta go on the left side of this. It is now? Yeah. Make sure I don't have a lot of stuff here. Salvage, salvage. Lit one. Oh, I need to deliver that back to that person as well. Do 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 do. Sometimes I feel like there's not a climax on those yawns, so I have to add one. But they're so enthusiastic. 2D, have you played Guild Wars 1? Here we go. Well, let me travel to the next continent. No, it won't let me travel. Okay. The not being able to jump. I can understand that. I can definitely understand that. It is a big thing to get used to. I mean, I don't even use my left hand when I play. I'm doing this 100% with the mouse. Wait, cancel. I did not add my party in. Where is my party? Okay, there's the henchman. Okay, now we can enter the mission. It's not bad. If you want to play, it's pretty simple for breaking down. Ranger does ranged attacks. They're gonna be your pretty much ranged DPS class. Your monk is a healer, a tank, and they can smite. Why won't it like let me click? There we go. Your necromancer is a minion master. Your warrior is very versatile. Usually you're going either axes for critical attack, or you're going hammer for CC. Yeah, for forces, it's Moa. Don't need to worry about him. Yeah, I have no clue where I'm going, but I'm gonna guess this way towards the Grawl. Let's see how chill the Grawl are. The Grawl are not chill. Why did they run away so much? Yeah, I think the main reason of like playing this game is if you're trying to go for the heritage armor or God Amongst Mortals. Outside of that, there's no real like reason to kind of play this. Guild Wars 2 is just so much better. So much stuff to pick up. Almost level 9. Max is out at level 20, so it's not bad. Why is he just walking away? There we go. Action speed. I go through? Yes. I just have to pull the lever. I just have to pull the lever. I just have to pull the lever. 'Cause I'm really smart. Pull the lever. Wrong lever. Yeah, we're just gonna speed by this area. I don't want to invite these guys. There's a wreckage over here though. That seems interesting to me. But the rest of this, I'm just gonna ignore it. Spider-Man's dead. Why is Spider-Man fighting? What the heck's going on here? Okay. That was a little bit crazy. We'll go see if one of our teammates has revive. Okay, we got him. Why do we even have that lever? I don't know. It was installed with construction. I didn't really check why. It just happened to be. There we go. We'll deal with that while this guy is into a bad spot. You think you're getting aggressive, move into a good spot, but I just kill you both. Oh, what time is it? I see. It is late. I don't even know what mission I'm on anymore. Oh, I'm supposed to scout and report. Okay, that sounds fine. Where am I supposed to scout? I mean, this area is huge. Yeah, but I'm in a mission right now, and I'd like to finish the mission. That's the only thing keeping me awake right now, is I want to finish this mission. I'm not sure what it is. I have to search the north wall for the Char army. And then I have to report the findings. And there we go, that should be the end of this. I feel like I'm constantly on the wrong route, but it's like one-lining me to the actual spot, which is this guy. I'm gonna kill these guys first because they're stacked and I can do more damage to them. Okay, boss monster. We beat him. Fire giant guy. And he drops an air staff. Don't think he's very smart. I was scouting for the bonsai forces, but I do not seem to find any. Nor is there anything in here that indicates I should find anything. There they are. We did it.
The Char invasion force. Captain Callan was right.
I am tired.
They've spotted us. Back to the wall.
Look at the stalker. Gotta move fast. This is where that 33% move speed helps. Only 5 seconds, but it is so good. Who says we fight? We just run. We're pretty much there in experience. Do I have experience on that? No. What on that? Nope. Just one of us needs to make it back, so if they're fighting and doing it they're supposed to, they're sacrificing themselves well. But we are going the distance. We're going for speed. We're all alone. All alone in our time of need. We're racing and pacing and plotting our course. Anybody here like cake? Yay, progress. Yes. The food. No, the band. I think they're behind us. We have like a large army just following us right behind us. Where's the captain? Where's the captain? Where's the captain? I have a large army right behind me. There you are. I literally outran the Char army.
You're back. Well done.
Yay.
What news of the Char?
Sir, we found Bonfaz Burntfur and the Char army in a valley to the north, but I'm afraid we were spotted. They come for the wall as we speak.
They're already here. You've never heard of the pancake? And a lot.
There are too many. We'll never hold them back. The wall is lost. We must fall back.
No? I'm probably not doing any of
Retreat!
songs
Retreat!
justice.
Regroup at the bunkers just north of Fort Rannoch. We can't let the Char make it to the capital.
Meanwhile, Char just ran past you into the capital. We earned 1,000 experience. That will definitely level us up. We were so close to level 9 anyway. Yep, there we go. Level 9. We did it! Survival, beast, expertise, wilderness survival. Good. I just need 7 for my bows. So yeah, that should be good. Or we can go in to expertise, which is probably the one we will go, and this will now last 7 seconds. Six, 7. Hit 7, then we can put that fire. If we're all good. That's all. We'll see if anyone else is here. I don't see anyone. Okay. Didn't see her earlier and no guess. Okay. Never heard of the band Cake. Was it jacket? Long black jacket? The distance was the one I was singing. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. He's all alone, all alone, all alone in his time of need. That one and short skirt, long jacket. Those ones are pretty good. Those are the ones that come to memory off the top of my head, I should say. The short skirt, long jacket. I'm trying to think of the lyrics. But all I can think of is, I want a girl with a short skirt and a long jacket. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, they're a rock band. They're pretty popular as well. Definitely a fun band. I've listened to them plenty. But yeah, I think it's about time for me to call it a night. You know? I do hope you had some time, had some fun, and was enjoyable. I can't save you. I'm sure you're all tired as well. Ugh. You too. Sorry, I yawned so hard. I started to cough. Yeah. I do need sleep, but it's definitely late. I hope it's not too late for all of you, but I hope you all have a wonderful night and a wonderful Sunday. Be sure to eat an apple. Yes, I yawned so hard I hurt myself. Just the usual. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming on out. I hope you had a wonderful time. As always, stay safe, be kind. Oh, I gotta go back to here for the outro. So wait 1 second. Passing the time, and there we go. Yeah, we can end with this background. That's no problem. I'm just gonna end stream without a raid. I hope you guys don't mind. But as always, stay safe, be kind, be happy. Bye bye.